Hello, my name is Martyr, and this is Let's Play Oscura Lost Light, and thank you for watching. Oscura Lost Light is through and through a puzzle platformer game, guys. You've seen games of this type. I don't really need to compare it for you, but as far as Oscura goes, it kind of has like a focus on color play, guys. And as far as its graphics go, it's not monotone. It's not just black and white. Matter of fact, there's plenty of vibrant colors here. But black is kind of how they primarily present the forefront to you, the foreground, and how you move about the environment. You'll see what I mean in a bit, guys. Oscura released on Steam February 2015. It was developed by Chocolate Liberation Front, which, by the way, is a fantastic name for a company. And it was published by Surprise Attack Games, the publisher behind great games such as Vertiginous Golf, Screen Sheet, and other great indie games that we've played here on the channel, guys. Now, normally I would list the price of the game right now that you probably can pick it up for on Steam, but I, for the life of me, cannot find the friggin' price of this game, guys. It's not in the press kit. I just cannot find it. I imagine it'll be somewhere between, 8 to 15 USD, guys. But for the future, there'll be a little annotation here telling you the exact price when I discover what it is that price, guys. Now, Oscura Lost Light is a prequel, guys. There's actually been two other games before this one, but this one kind of takes place at the very beginning. And I never played any of those games. Those games released on the mobile market. So all I really have to speak of is from my experience with this particular game in this, in this series, guys. But the basic gist of it is that you are an apprentice who guarded this thing called the Aurora crystal, which provided all light to the world. One day the apprentice gets a little handsy, it shatters, and then you proceed on a quest to restore it. It's really simplistic, not that much of a complicated storyline, and go. As far as options goes, you can see right here, there really isn't any options I can speak of. All the options are kind of, you can see on startup. You do have some resolution control. It does go up to 1080p resolution, which is really sweet. You don't have much graphics manipulation. You just have, I think it's great looking, and that's about it. But it does have full controller support. My Logitech controller works completely with it. You also have rebindable keys if you want to, change how the button layout works, which is really freaking sweet. So we're going to go ahead and just start off pretty much in the game right here. I've pretty much been playing the game for about an hour and a half. As you can see, I've pretty much gotten to the second area. I think there's probably going to be like 4 crystal parts you have to hunt down, 6 levels each, so I'd imagine somewhere in the neighborhood of 24 levels, perhaps more. I could be wrong about that, not really 100% sure. So we're just going to go ahead and start off at level 1, and then we're going to proceed forward. This is just kind of explaining to you the story and how everything looked. Pretty actually gorgeous looking. I enjoy this art. Just telling you the story of how the crystal shatters. I'm not going to read any of this stuff to you. It's pretty simplistic standard stuff here. So you have to go back and collect all the crystal parts here, and pretty much just go from there. Graphically speaking, I mean, it is very simplistic looking as far as the detail of the characters go and all that stuff kind of goes. It's very minimalistic, but I mean, it works for its theme and all that stuff, guys. So as you can see, it basically says left analog stick to move. Pretty simplistic stuff here. Right now, it's just teaching us how to kind of maneuver through areas, which is, I will say the controls are very responsive. I've actually played the game for like an hour with my keyboard before I realized, hey, this game has controller support. And both ways work just perfectly fine with your controller, with your keyboard. Hey, stay away from me, man. Stay away from me, you crazy bat creature. As you can see, though, this is kind of how the game presents itself to you throughout the entire game. Just kind of like these brightly colored backgrounds of the world that is illuminated by essentially you. And then these crazy monsters are coming to kill you, and that's kind of how it all looks, pretty much for most of the time here. And the colors do change up in the background sometimes. Depending on what crystal you could be using or what environment you're in, it does change up occasionally. Get on there. So what is our objective here? Well, our objective is to get to the end of the board. As you can imagine, there's these little collectibles. There's a little bit of like a speed runners type of gameplay here. You want to collect the crystals as fast as possible and beat the game, basically. Beat the board, as it were. He's just telling me this is what this crystal does right here. This particular crystal that I just got here is kind of how you're going to start the features of this game, as it were. It allows me to create platforms, as you saw right there. That little green outline right there, if I basically shine my green light, it makes it come to life. If I have to hold it down, though, for it to stay there. So let's look at the top left up here. As you can see, there's a green crystal now there. And above that, there is an energy bar. If I hold down the power of my light, it's going to start draining that bar. So if you can imagine, if I stay on this platform until that bar drains, poof, the thing disappears, and suddenly I don't have any more powers. So you just need to kind of keep that kind of thing in mind when you're using your abilities to, oh god in heaven, I just did something stupid. You gotta keep that kind of thing in mind when you're using your powers, guys. Are you kidding me? I was gonna say, what the, oh god. Alright, let's try this again. There we go, alright, good job. These things right here, they're kind of like little checkpoints, because you can die, and you will die often, very quickly. There's a lot of instant death scenarios in this game. A lot of things that can kill you very quickly. A lot of hazards to avoid, like spikes and all sorts of crazy stuff. I wonder what was up there that you're going to need to avoid and not to die from, basically. Oh, good grief. Okay, so I want to jump through this one. Here we go. Crystal. Oh my goodness. Of course, our hero cannot swim, by the way. Derp, 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 derp. Stop screwing around, murder. Okay, let's put our power regenerate here. Activate this power. Run through. That purple light will just brutally murder us, by the way. Why? I don't really know. I guess we just don't like purple light in this particular game. So as you can see, we got to the end of the level. We died 4 times. We collected all the little fragments. And we basically beat the game in just about under par in 2 minutes and 58 seconds. The par was 5 minutes. Every time you basically beat a level, you basically kind of like it. You can go back to the main menu here, and it'll show you kind of like your progress and how much you accomplished in that board. What you're basically supposed to do is beat the board under par, collect all the crystals, and try not to die. As you can see, those 3 little buttons beneath it. And as you go forward and get deeper into the game, you get access to 3 other crystals, which we're going to go ahead and actually we're going to go ahead and go to like one of the later levels here. We're going to do 6 because I like 6. I think 6 does a pretty good job of showing you what different types of crystals are. And there is a little bit of what I like to say, almost developer cheating. No, don't take that the wrong way. What I mean by that is that sometimes you will not know an obstacle is there and it will kill you, and you'll get completely screwed over out of not dying. So you kind of need to get familiar with the levels if you really want to get all of like the perfect perfect score in this level in particular, because sometimes there's just certain things you can't predict that you didn't know were going to be there, and that can brutally murder you. You can have, by the way, more than 1 crystal on your possession, by the way. You can actually have up to 2, and usually that's what you're going to have. Usually 2 per board. Oh, good lord. We'll get the access to the other one here, I'm pretty sure, very soon. Right now we just gotta ride this log ride. Oh, come on! Serious? Are you friggin' serious? Of course you're serious. Okay, I'll wait for the next log. Wait for the next log. Come on. There you go. Alright. And basically the powers as they go, by the way, is green basically creates a platform. Blue basically allows you to slow down time. Yellow, woo. Oh, come on! See, bruh! Not cool, man. What was that? Blue basically slows down time. Yellow basically allows you to kind of have anti-gravity. You can literally defy gravity and go upwards. You basically reverse the gravity around you. And then red allows you to shatter objects. And that's kind of all the crystals. That's all their powers. You kind of use them in conjunction to get around certain things here and there. Ha 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 ha! Screw you! Oh god. Nice try. Oh, I can't touch this. Can't touch this. Alright, so hopefully we'll get the next crystal. I'm pretty sure there's another crystal on this board. I remember there being another crystal on this board. I don't think I'm full of crap. I'd like to show you what the other crystals can do in this particular game. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid puzzle platformer, guys. If you've played puzzle platformers, you really know what to expect. Screw you, game. You really know what to expect from this type of game. You've played this type of game before. It's what you're expecting it to be. This is the reverse polarities one right here. Reverse gravity, as it were. So this one basically allows me to go upside down, like so. And I can activate that at any point in time. Just kind of flip upside down, hurl myself in the opposite direction. Oh gosh dang it. I just died there like a douche. No, 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 no. Haha! You tried to kill me, but I dodged. Oh, nice try. Yeah, you can basically kind of activate this anti-gravity field here. And use that to, you know, get over environmental hazards. Like, for instance, this one. Like that right there. You need to go upwards, collect crystals, and all that good kind of stuff. Sometimes, though, what a really neat thing I like about some of the crystals is that some of the crystals allow you to affect things in your area, as it were. Oh, good lord. Back off, man. I got things to do, people to see. Alright, let's go. Quickly. Alright. Oh, God. We ran out of power there, and I almost brutally died like a buffoon. That would have been bad. Hilarious, even. I think we're approaching the end of this level here. Pretty sure we are, anyways. Yeah, we are. Totally are. This will be a quick example of how the anti-gravity allows you to kind of affect a lot of things. He's just going to say, go back and to find stuff. I'll open this door when you do. So as you can see right here, if we were to jump in this purple light, it's going to immediately kill us. So what we need to do is affect the gravity around. Oh, God in heaven! And, yeah, you can see what we were going for there before we brutally died a stupid death. Do I need to flip the switch again? Yes, I do. Flippity! It drains the water from that area. We can jump in there suddenly. Let's try that again this time and not be so stupid, shall we? Alright. Don't want to get crushed by the box either. That would have been hilariously bad. Alright, so the box now is up there. We can use this to get over there. Grab that, and now we can grab the chunk of the Aurora, which will allow us to get out of this particular area and move on to the next board. And again, it'll present to us with our time and how well we did. We obviously did we got par, we got all the crystals, but we did not get that don't die thing. So I mean, there's a little bit of like that perfectionist thing going here. If you're obsessed with getting a perfect score, you're probably going to get a lot of replay value out of this. Good lord. So there's two crystals in this area. There's the red one and the yellow one, which will allow me to show you what that does. Which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and collect that now. I can also double jump, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. The controls, like I said, they're really smooth. I like the controls quite a bit. They work well on the keyboard. They work well on the controller as well. I have not played this particular level all too much. This was kind of where I kind of stopped things. So I'm not necessarily too keen on what to do. As you can see there, I used my red crystal basically to kind of smash that wall there, which gave me access to this box. There's a little bit of box play, as you can imagine. There's always in these types of puzzle platformers games, always boxes. So we'll just switch the gravity on that, and we just killed ourselves. That was hilarious. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? One thing I will say that's kind of weird is that as you collect the, the fragments, crystals, whatever you want to call them, once you hit a save point, it doesn't matter. You can kind of just grab the crystals, die again, and then just, you don't have to worry about collecting them again. I find that a little bit strange. Oh, I wouldn't say it's a cheat, but it just certainly does make things easier, as it were. But I suppose if you were going for a flawless game... Oh, God in heaven. Oh, we're dead. Totally screwed that up. I totally screwed that up. That's fine. Red here. Red. Red. There you go. Alright. Yeah, it kind of lets you just ignore... Oh, God in heaven. Oh, God. He's dead. Okay. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There's friggin' lava over here. What the hell? Oh, God. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, that's going to be a hard jump right there. That is going to be very tricky. Alright, we can do it. We can do this, though. Whoa, boy. I do not like that particular jump. I'll tell you that one for free. Alright, you can see we basically collected the crystals there, so we don't really necessarily need to worry about those crystals again. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Fantastic even. I can't believe we accomplished that. So now we gotta just... we just gotta die like an idiot, apparently twice. Here. There we go. Just use some anti-gravity. What the hell is this? Oh my god. This is like a death stick here. It's going so fast. I really wish I had the blue crystal. It'd certainly make things easier, huh? Oh! There! Your wish is my command there, huh? I guess it just switched out the yellow crystal. This is the blue crystal I was talking to you guys about. This one kind of slows down reality around you. And will allow us to much more easily navigate those particular environmental... Gosh dang it, if I had kept my yellow crystal, I could have seen what was up there. Oh well. That's what I get for rushing, I guess. So we'll grab these really quick, switch back to blue. We're gonna have to smash this. Oh, good grief. That was stupid of me. I did get the crystals though, so I don't need to worry about them again. There we go. Perfect. I'm guessing we're approaching the end of the level here. Each level is usually about, oh god, you know, anywhere from, 10 to, or sorry, 6 to 10 minutes, in length. They're not meant to be too terribly long. They're not meant to be too terribly short. Okay. Look, monsters. Oh, you're such a penis. Yeah, it's just a really simplistic, not too complicated puzzle platform game, guys. That's the best way I can describe it. That's not a bad thing. People who enjoy puzzle platforms are going to find a lot to enjoy in Oscura Lost Light, guys. I think it's pronounced Oscura. Pretty sure it's pronounced Oscura. Okay, we're going to die. This looks ridiculously hard. Okay, so that one goes up, that one goes down, that one goes up, that one goes down, that one goes up. Okay. Ah! Ah, you can see we affected the rate that those things drop simply by slowing time around that particular one. And that's what I like about that. I kind of think that's kind of neat. Oh god! Whoa! Too close. Too close. Oh my goodness. I will say there is quite a bit of checkpoints. Dying doesn't feel too frustrating really at all. And it's just fine, You die, you know why you died, you know what you screwed up, as it were. There we go, perfect. Whew, that was too close. I gotta stop messing around like that, huh? Grab this crystal really quick, wait for that to platform to come back, and then we'll ride it upwards. Grab the checkpoint there. We should be near, like I said, the end of this particular level. I would imagine we are. Okay. Let's see what we gotta do here. This is gonna be bad. Oh, hello. There we go. Please tell me you're joking me. Oh, did I just trap myself? Yep, totally did. Gosh dang it all. That's okay. That's okay. Now that I know what we need to do here. Perfect. Switch back to blue. Get myself killed like an idiot. That's always hilarious. Oh, good lord. What? Well, we might have ran into a glitch, which is hilarious because up to this point, I had not ran into a single glitch in this game. Please, kill me. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm going to have to repeat the entire level over again? Come on. Jump this way. Anything. Nothing. I'm stuck. Gosh dang it, guys. Well, that had not happened up till this point. The game had been really bug-free, guys. It worked very well. I was going to comment on how well it was made. It is well made. I think this is kind of just a fluke. This is just a fluke that just happened to happen on camera. So hopefully the developers can fix that. It looks like I have to definitely drop out of the level there, though, which kind of sucks. But oh well, that's not a big deal. It's a fun game, guys. It's cute. It's not necessarily doesn't change the wheel, but then again, it does things well enough that this tire spins perfectly. You know what I'm saying? It works for what it is. It's a great, fun puzzle platformer game, guys. It's just that, you've seen a lot of this type of game. You've played this type of game before. If you enjoy this type of game, you're going to enjoy Oscura Lost Light. And that's pretty much everything I have to say about it. Like I said, you have those 4 crystals, those clever puzzles, solid controls, guys, and I like the fact that the crystals can affect certain other objects in the game, which I hope they kind of expand on that more as you get deeper and deeper into the game. And I imagine they do, because the game's obviously going to get more difficult, add a lot more obstacles, having you combine crystals and using them to get around crazy puzzles, guys. If you enjoy that type of thing, I think you will enjoy this game, guys. So I want to say big thanks to the developer and publisher for a chance to check out this title. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and share, guys, and I'll keep bringing you awesome indie games, guys. If you really enjoyed this video, maybe consider hitting up that tip jar. If you're feeling generous of heart, all tips go to improving the channel or future giveaways, guys. Till next time, guys, play more indie games.